Okay, part seven is the bonuses, and we're going to start with the very famous monthly global revenue sharing or the MGRS. So, the monthly global revenue sharing MGRS bonus offers an exciting opportunity for partners to benefit from the company's worldwide sales every calendar month. Now, you can either get one share, two shares, or three shares. So, the one thing that's in common with all one, two, or three shares is the first thing you want to do is have 450 PV. Again, that's your own personal sales, right? So again, now don't forget 150 of this is of the 450 is what you must actually personally pay every month. But the rest of the 450, so the 300 extra, can come from sales to a VIP. All right. So again, we have one share, two shares, and three shares. They all do require 450 of PV. And the only other thing that you require is BQV. So you need 400 BQV, 600 BQV, or 800 BQV, respectively, for one, two, or three shares. So first, let's understand what is a BQV. So BQV stands for, again, Business Qualifying Volume. It's actually at the very bottom of this document under the glossary. But the way to think of it is it's the CV value from personal volume PV, which also includes VIP sales of 50%. So in other words, whatever that you personally buy, okay, and also the VIP sales that are coming in from your email, of the CV portion, 50% of that counts. So that's one area. Again, half of what you buy for yourself and what you sell, half of that, the CV portion counts for your BQV. But also, email launches and upgrades also count. But please note, a maximum of 300 CV from each LADE launch will count towards BQV. So even though the LADE has 1800 CV, they can only count 300 of that towards the BQV. So the short way of understanding it is anytime you have, let's say, a brand partner launch, it's worth 100 BQV. Like I'm just gonna go back up to my document up here. Anytime a brand partner launches, okay, there is this sort of CV of 50 stores. So every time a brand partner launches, it's 50 CV. That counts as 50 BQV. And for the LA, LA Plus, and also the LADE, a maximum of 300 BQV will also count as well too. Okay, so going back down again to the MGRS document here. So again, for the LADE, LA, and LAPs, it's equivalent to 300 BQV. So for one share, again, we have an example here. You want to have 450 PV and of course 400 BQV. So you could have done that by having 450 shopping credits, which is equivalent to the 450 PV. And if you had, of course, one launch of an LA, LAP, or LADE, that will be more than 400 BQV. Okay. For two shares, if you had, your 450 shopping credits and perhaps, you launch one LA or LAP, LADE plus four brand partners, again, or easier is just two LAs and higher and 450 PV. Again, you would have qualified for 600 because again, every single LA or higher gives you 300 BQV. So having two of them gives you 600 already. Okay. And of course, for three shares, you want to have 800. So in this case here, if you actually launch two LAs or higher, and you also had the 450 shopping credits, then you're pretty close to getting the actual three shares, all right? But definitely three launches and your 450 shopping credits will give you those three shares. So again, every share of MGRS can range, on average $100 or maybe higher. So if you had three shares, this bonus will pay you an extra $300, two shares, 200, one share, $100. So again, that is the MGRS. And again, I always remind my team that whenever you actually launch a new partner or you have a lot of sales this month, to make sure you check your performance center, click on the monthly global revenue sharing because chances are you're very close to getting some extra bonuses into your e-wallet. Okay, so that's the MGRS. Now, the next one, of course, is the Lifestyle Advisor Personal Team Bonus. And so recall how above, if you are a brand partner, your discount is 20%. Anything higher is like 30% or above. So what happens here is that if you personally introduce somebody who is a brand partner, because when they're buying and selling products, they only have a 20% discount, but you have a 30% being in LA or higher. That extra 10% that the brand partners pay when they buy and sell products does not go to the company's pocket. It actually goes to your pocket if you are the lifestyle advisor. Okay, so that's how that works. Um, and the last part, of course, is the fast start and mentorship bonus, where you can earn up to $100,000 in bonus by rank advancing within the compulsory time frame. So in our previous example from the team commissions, if you could have reached LD1 within 7 days, they can triple that month's binary commissions up to $1,000. If you did it within 30 days, it'd be doubled, again, up to $1,000. For the next rank, again, all these ranks here, you're going to see in the next videos how to achieve these ranks. And they're not really that hard. They're actually very simple. So LD1, you bring in two LAs, I bring in two, so two and four. And then you just keep going. So if four bring in two more each, then you're in LD2. And then if you were to reach that in your first 7 days, again, tripling up to 2,000. In your first 30 days, a doubling. And the same thing for LD3. If you reach that within 90 days, you get a doubling of your binary commission up to $5,000. If you reach LD4 in 1 year, they double it up to 10,000. If you reach PLD or Presidential Lifestyle Director within 2 years, they will double your binary commissions up to $50,000. And if you reach Royal Lifestyle Director RLD, they'll actually double your binary commissions up to $100,000. And that's done within the first 3 years of you launching your business. Okay, so that's a great way to incentivize people who really like to sort of, just get running out the gate and get some extra commissions through the fast start bonuses. And the last part here, of course, is their mentorship bonus, where whenever someone reaches this fast start bonus, 10% will be matched towards the enroller. So let's say you have someone in your team that reached these bonuses. Well, 10% gets paid to the enroller. However, part or all of this mentorship bonus can be given to other parties if deemed appropriate, meaning if the sponsor had nothing to do with helping that person reach these fast track bonuses or someone else that helped them, then that mentorship bonus can go to someone else. Again, it's not very likely that it happens, but the bonus is compensated based upon the company's direction. Okay, and that covers, of course, the MGRS, the LA personal team bonus, the fast start, and mentorship bonuses. And stay tuned for the next video for more bonuses, the very, very juicy one, the variance bonus. And thank you for watching. To the next video.